Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BGCS Season 3, Week 3, Day 1. We've got Unseen versus Team Lotus. It's good to be back casting. Hopefully, we'll be able to cover a lot more games now I'm coming back. Back to the old duo, me and Kyle. Who obviously it's your team today, Kyle, but obviously you're going to be sitting out. Obviously, Cheeky's going to be playing instead of yourself. Who are you backing?
Well, I'm going to be back in my team. I was watching them in the scrim beforehand, and they were playing very well. Cheeky slots in well because I think he plays a bit like me, just a bit slower. So I don't think it changes the dynamic of the team too much. And I think that's why it was a perfect, pick as sub. But yeah, I'm going to back us. I think 3-1. I think Lotus are a good enough team that they'll get one game. But that's all I can see them getting.
See, this is the thing. Obviously, I haven't seen you play much with Cheeky, in scrims or anything like that. So it's going to be the chemistry wise for me with these boys. Obviously, Panic and Jeffo needing to pick up, the play style to begin with. For Cheeky to be able to be involved. But I see Team Lotus taking this. Obviously there's a couple of games that I've watched, and you've struggled in that first game, and I think if you lose that first game, that's where the struggle kind of comes in for you guys. And I think Team Lotus will take this 3-2. But yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be Eclipse, Banan, and Seb that plays. Obviously we saw him last week, and they played absolutely unbelievable. Obviously the first game that they had their sub GC playing, and they looked a whole different team when Eclipse came in.
Yeah, well, Eclipse brings that that extra something. He really does. Just he gels the team together. He's got so much chemistry with Seb. Banan, I don't really know much of Banan, but from certainly last week's game, he was really good. So I think they're going to be a dangerous team. Joined when he shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've obviously watched a couple of the VODs back with all different various teams. To be fair, and Banan looks a very decent player, very strong player. It's a good pickup for Team Lotus. Compared to what they were season 2. They're looking very very strong out there.
Yeah, they are. But we took down Team Miracle last week. Which was a very good game. For us, and one, and if they can just keep that sort of momentum going, even though I'm not there, as I say, he does slot in my position pretty well. Probably a bit better at shooting than me at the moment as well. So, some of those chances I miss, he will be taking. So that's the danger that Team Lotus watch out for.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously Cheeky were part of Clinical last season. And he slotted in fine when he had to turn up into games.
Yeah, it was really just the cup, that he got his chance, and I don't think he played anybody different. Oh, we're going to have a slight delay here, folks. A wee bit technical issues, but stand by. The game will start shortly, or I'll need to disappear.
Yeah.
Either one.
Either one. And Brooksie with the casting on his own. Don't know how that'd be.
There's plenty of people.
But it's good to be back. It's nice to be back. Obviously I've taken a lot of time away. I'm playing this week as well. So I get my first game and my first cast in the same week. So it should be interesting.
But yeah, I think that's Panic sorted now. I think we'll be ready to start very shortly, whenever Reptic decides. All right.
Nice. But yeah, you know, Trix has just said something in chat there that this game could go either way. You know, it depends on who really shows up. You know, the first two games.
Yeah,
And we've
you
seen,
know,
obviously, you know, you've seen yourself, you know, in even playing yourself, the first game in game week 1, you know, it looked a bit of a struggle for you guys. I think, you know, you lose that first game, it's when it kind of goes on the ropes.
yeah, but here's the difference: we haven't lost that game. We always find a way to win. So that's another, you know, on the opposite side of that shows the fighting mentality. You know, struggling in a game. But yeah, it looks like we're ready to go. We're going to slip into spectate.
And here is game week 1 for week 3.
Yeah, match 1, and that's a good kickoff by a clip. But Panic should be there to collect.
Panic up instantly in the air. It's a great demo from Panic as well. Jeffo just can't get the touch.
I think he took it away from Cheeky there. I think Cheeky had a tap in. And that's a good demo for Panic.
Panic with a demo again. Going straight out with the demos. It's nice to see.
Yeah, we all know how much Brooksie loves his demo plays.
Yeah.
Panic with a good 50.
The best way to play. Allow your teammates to play. Jeffo keeping up on the pressure. Banan manages to get this away. Panic up before everybody yet again.
Yeah, Panic was saying before the game, you know, he's been feeling speedy today, you know, so that's always a good sign. Gets a good 50 with Banan. Missed the ball. Good 50 from Jeffo, and now Cheeky's got a chance. It's high. But yeah, this, just look at the teams are still feeling each other out, you know, seeing what they can and can't do. You know, I think...
I feel like this game 1 is always, you know, it's always the tester. You know, it's always to figure out how everyone plays and how aggressive everyone's going to go into games. And that's a miss. But Panic be able to take it forward. Seb with the interception. Jeffo. Clips, cutting it out. Shot on goal, and there's the first goal for Team Lotus, putting them 1-0.
Yeah, that all came just from a bit of an overstretch from Cheeky there, trying to get on the end of Jeffo's hit. Put Panic in a 2v1, and yeah, 1-0. And yeah, Team Lotus looking really strong right now, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the man that you want to step up for Team Lotus has done just that.
Yeah, you always do. That'll be
What
cool.
a lovely touchdown that is, and Banan makes it 2.
But yeah, it's just going to need to... They're just losing the 50s, you know, they need to try and tighten the 50s up a bit.
Yeah, 100%. It's a great kickoff. Cheeky taking it to the sidewall. Gets a touch to the centre. Seb's there, waiting for Jeffo's shot. Jeffo. It's a lovely effort towards goal. Makes it 2-1.
And that's what we need more of, getting Jeffo that time and space in the air, you know, on the backboards, on the balls. Jeffo just loves to be in the air rather than on the ground.
I mean, you know, that's something that Lotus will want to try and cut out. You know, you don't want him to be playing like that, especially his favorited way.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, very
again.
reptic. And there's Jeffo.
There's Jeffo. But it's a brilliant beat in the first place by Panic, taking it round the clips, putting it onto the backboard. But now just not being able to touch it.
Yeah, just couldn't get the read, and it was a tricky one to read. Those, you know, corner downs are always tricky. But yeah, you know, that's the perfect answer from the unseen here to going 2-0 down. Now can they just keep it tight at the back? Because they will get chances. And I don't know what just happened there.
Everyone bumped each other then.
Yeah, that was an amalgamation of cars. But an awkward touch on it. Into the corner.
Can't do anything with it though.
With the musty.
Oh, Jeffo.
Saved from Eclipse though. That's a shot on net. No one's getting there. Cheeky. That gets his account up and running on the goals.
The man that comes in, you know, swap for yourself, and has put him 3-2 in the lead right now.
Yeah, and what Cheeky does best is those kind of those tight angle shots.
Couldn't ask for a better start.
Yeah, I'll settle any nerves if he has any.
Team Lotus just looking like they're sitting back a little bit more now. You know, the pressure that they had has kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, it's like they went into their shell. You know, they went 2-0 up and just got scared to attack. You know, so we'll see if now that they're down, if they bring that out again, that attacking mentality. But the wall dash didn't quite work out there for Clips.
Got his boost stolen by Panic as well. Good touch by Cheeky back to Jeffo.
Just needs to take his time in the corner. Does well. But here's a Clips for a great pass. Well, Panic clears it. Fall into the corner now, gets bullied, but comes out with the ball, double commit, and that's no one there to capitalise for the unseen. And there's...
It's a beautiful effort.
It's a great pass from Panic there. Just getting a great 50 off the wall and open net for Jeffo. 4-2.
I mean, what a change around this game's been. From 2-0 up to 4-2 down. You know, the way that they started out, you didn't see it going this way.
No,
like
definitely.
I say, you know, they stopped off, they slowed down, they stopped the pressure, and Panic and Jeffo have just turned up the speed.
Great 50 from Eclipse. Cheeky tries his best and gets there.
Oh, Cheeky. Almost got the shot of his name. Because that'd have been a nice cheeky shot.
Then Jeffo with a banger. Eclipse gets another save on the boot. Seb gets it past one. Jeffo just slowing it down, taking it coast to coast. And there we go. After a very nervous start from the unseen, they take it down 4-2. Yeah, and I think, it was just the change in gameplay that let Team Lotus down there. They just took their foot off the gas when they went 2-0 up. And that just allowed the unseen to slip through the door.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, you know, the pressure that Team Lotus had right at the start, you know, went 2-0 up, looked very promising. And then they just sat back, you know, continued playing the way that you play, and you could have had another two goals on top of that. But you tried to change the play style and sit back and, you know, try and defend the lead, which wasn't really needed. But big shout out to the unseen, you know, Panic looking absolutely speedy out there.
Yeah, he's been feeling it, and he has it. So, yeah, if they could just keep that up, you know. But if Team Lotus can step up to the pace that they started the game up at, then it's going to be tricky for the unseen. But here we go. I hope both teams remember that they do have timeouts they can utilise.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the big turning point this season is the timeouts. You know, you get into, you know, a point of, you know, if unseen win this, you can time out and, you know, stop their momentum. You know, try and come up with a plan. But we'll see what they can do. You know, Team Lotus will be hoping that they can win this next game.
Yeah, and that was a bad double commit from Cheeky and Jeffo there. You need to watch out for that as second and third man. Demo chases on and it's got there and Panic can't get it, and the Clips gives Team Lotus the win. The first goal.
I mean, you know, we've seen it in game one. This is what happened last time. It just obviously took a little bit longer to get that first goal. And it was Eclipse that got the first goal last time out. But they just need to keep up this pressure. They need to keep on playing the way that they're playing. And they should be able to see the game out. It's a good read from Seb. Seb with the card change as well into the Fennec.
Yeah, and if they can just give Jeffo less time in the air as well, that will really...
Say, as you say that, Jeffo's up. Seb misses the mid-boost. It's a good read from Eclipse. This is what you don't want.
Oh, that's a great save.
It's a good touch from Eclipse, a good effort from Seb.
Banan puts it wide, Jeffo gets it clear.
I mean, if Banan scored that, it'd have been the same scenario for game one in the same scoring period. Eclipse first and Banan second.
Yep.
It's a good ball. Centre, Banan misses. Seb puts it high. No one's centre for Team Lotus.
Yeah, and Cheeky's just struggling. He's hobbling about, trying to get boost that he just can't get, and they can't get out their corner, and this is dangerous. He has nothing.
It's a lovely finish from Seb.
But yeah, Unseen have been here before. They know what they can do to turn it round. You know, let's see if they can replicate game one.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you want Team Lotus not to let off the gas. You know, they need to keep going. They need to keep playing the way they're playing because it's working.
And you can't give Jeffo chances like that. Free looks at the net. Well played from Jeffo, just sneaking in there.
I mean, here we go again.
Yeah, is it? It's deja vu. It's the exact same, except just replace Seb with Banan. It would have been the same. Jeffo with a great clear down. Cheeky can't really get under control. Gets a good dunk on Banan though.
Seb trying to take it forward. Gets the touch to the centre. Cheeky's there to clear. Banan keeping on that pressure. Panic gets it away.
And he just passes it to Eclipse, but gets taken out of the game. K pops it down. Jeffo carries it forward into the corner, but Eclipse clears it. Jeffo's still on the ball.
Again, all Lotus players sat in this corner. You know, they're playing too close together. You know, you see it, well, I think Dwarf pointed it out last week that, you know, Clinical play very close together. However, you know, they play far enough apart at the same time.
Yeah.
Whereas these are, you know, far too close. You know, they're not having room for movement wherever. But Jeffa with a clearance away. Eclipse. Panic gets the read on the sidewall. It's a good clearance from Banan. Cheeky puts it to the corner.
Has to read this and does. Keeping the pressure on as Eclipse, but gets beaten out.
Panic.
Boost.
Good touch from Eclipse. I mean, it's a good hit centre from Cheeky. I think he's come off. Just flipped the wrong way.
Yeah.
Flipped away from the ball.
And this is the pressure coming out from the Unseen now. I've had them pinned back. Oh, but Eclipse reads it well. Panic. Oh, Jeffo misreads that.
Seb's up. Can't get the touch. Eclipse is up. It's a fight.
Yeah, everyone seemed to be up there at that point, and Jeffo gets it past one. Tries to put Banan.
It's a great push down from Banan.
Gets the boost steal. Jeffo clips to the corner. Cheeky. Can't get the best centre on it, and now Eclipse takes it away to Seb. That's the link-up play that when Lotus get going, it's dangerous.
It's a good turn from Seb. Cheeky. Falls centre. No one there for Lotus to have a decent shot on that. Somebody needs to turn on this from Lotus.
Jeffo keeps it alive, panics there, but can't get a clean shot on net. Time's running out now. That keeps it alive, Jeffo. Gets beaten out by Seb. Cheeky comes in. Gets the best centre he can get. Panics there, no boost, and that's grounded, and we have game 2. Goes 2-1 to Team Lotus. And yeah, that was better from Team Lotus. You know, they didn't go as defensive. You know, they didn't go into their full shell, even though they still took their foot off the gas. It was an improvement. Managed to just keep Unseen, you know, at bay.
Yeah, you know, like I say, you don't want them to take the foot off the gas, and you know they kind of did, but didn't in that game. I think they're just finding, you know, that point of what they need to do just to cancel out the Unseen, and I think it's worked out in that game. A few more demos won't go amiss. That's all I'm gonna say. Get it more exciting. Get them demo plays.
Yeah, I think both teams utilise demos a bit more. You know, but yeah, Lotus done a much better job at shutting Jeffo down in the air, so they need to keep that up, because if they let that slip, Jeffo can definitely, you know, cause you trouble.
Yeah, 100%. Here we are then, game 3. Eclipse almost getting the first goal again.
Nearly instantaneous.
Seb back in the octane. This great clearance away, Cheeky. Trying to keep that pressure up for the Unseen. Does that well. Panic. Onto the backboard. Banan. Puts Jeffo off. Jeffo doesn't get the touch that he wants. What a team play this is going to be. What a passing play.
Oh, what a save. That would have been passing play of the season, in my opinion. That was unreal. But Panic stood strong. Oh, that's a Madrid. Everyone missing.
Eclipse just being too far forward on that. He wasn't able to turn on it. Beautiful play. Again, the passing plays here.
That's what I said, when Seb and Eclipse get that chemistry going, it's dangerous. Seb's to get the save. Panic puts them in an awkward position, but just can't get it. Cheeky misses. Jeffo's there. Jeffo can't get it. It's the bar again. Yeah,
As we have.
They are the chances that Unseen need to be taken. Oh, Jeffo.
Oh, no way. Just not Jeffo's game. Nothing's going in for him.
It's not any of the Unseen's game. They've all had a piece of the post.
Ooh, what a read.
And they needed to, because I think that was close to going in. Keep with a great 50.
Oh, what pinch, no way.
And that's an open net. It's there. And the ball just will not go in the net for either team.
I mean, that were an outrageous pinch, by the way, from Eclipse.
Yeah. Well, both pinched for the shot and the pinch just earlier. Both two back-to-back incredible ones. Okay, centred in Panic. And yeah, they just went to sleep on the back there, did Team Lotus. Eclipse misses. Cheeky puts the awkward and Panic's there to capitalise.
I mean, that's just come out of nowhere. You know, that play is how that's not been defended. I don't know. There's 3 of them on that goal line, and Panic snuck it in.
Yeah, it's just a lapse of concentration. That's all I can put it down to.
What a read from Banan.
Cheeky misses, Panic gets it out. Jeffo gets pushed, but beating at the ball. Panic gets it.
Great touch from Panic.
Yeah, floating through the air.
Oh.
No one's there though. Banan can't really get the best clear, but still no one was there from the unseen. Jeff just too quick, and now this is dangerous. But Eclipse there to defend it. And yeah, this has been just an end-to-end match, I feel. You know, both teams having many chances, you know, and the ball just not going in.
Yeah, they're just not able to do anything with it.
He gets a booming clear, but Seb reads it.
Panic with a read. Banan needs to read it. Oh, Cheeky almost getting there.
Oh, Panic misses an open net there.
Banan.
Well defended by Cheeky, because Jeffo was in trouble there. Oh, that would have been outrageous.
It's a great read. Eclipse onto this backboard. Jeffo. 44 seconds left. Team Lotus need to make something of this.
And Panic's there.
It's a great save from Banan. Seb into Banan.
Cheeky with a great block, and now Jeffo beats out Seb. Eclipse beat by Panic. Can Banan read the bounce? He can, and he does well. Jeff there. Full boost in a dream. Tries to get it down to Cheeky, but Banan's there to clear it. Now they come attacking. Yes.
And there's the goal that seals off the game.
Oh, and what has been a real manic game. And, you know, it's been real end-to-end, you know, fast pace. I don't know if that's just me, but it's quite tough, this casting your own team.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be tough when you have to cast your own team.
Gets beaten out, and can they get a consolation goal for the road? They can. And there's 2-0 to the unseen, and we go 2-1. And will a timeout be called here for Team Lotus? I'm not even sure if they know about timeouts. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think.
Yes, they're doing a timeout.
Oh, okay. So there's the timeout. You know, you knew it had to come at some point. You know, obviously, 2-1 down in the series. You know, you kind of wait for that point. Oh, Seb has left the match.
Yeah, he probably changed the car.
But yeah, I mean, unseen. You know, had chance after chance. You know, even to be fair, you know, even Team Lotus. It's just that unseen took the extra ones that they had. They put them in the back of the net.
Yeah, and it was good defense as well from both teams, you know, and that's what was keeping it, you know, the score down. Good defense, but yeah, the unseen just got too many shots at net, you know, and if you have that many shots, the odds are that you're going to start putting some away. But yeah, we have a 2-minute break for timeout. But yeah, what do you think that Team Lotus have to do to win the next 2 games?
I think they just need to play with a lot more pressure. I mean, you know, you see them all clumped up in the same corner. You know, space yourselves out. Make sure your rotations are on point. Make sure you challenge him for everything that needs to be challenged for, because you let Jeffo have that time in the air. You let Panic have the time in the air. you're not gonna, you're just gonna be beat every time. So keep on the pressure, maintain a high level of speed all the way throughout the game, and not let the foot off the gas.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's just the rotations have been slightly off. And that's why I think you've seen a lot of this grouping in the corner, because the rotations just aren't quite, there. And I think that's when it costs them. Those rotations lack. That's when the unseen have been capitalised.
Yeah.
So if they can clean that up, they can definitely win, because they've shown and they've been given the unseen problems in front. They scored a few goals against them. So yeah, they know they can score if they can just tighten up those rotations in defence, and not give Jeffo and Panic time on the ball. Then they should be able to come back. But yeah, if the unseen get going and they start this game quick, it's going to be tough for Team Lotus, because it's, someone said it earlier that we're a momentum. Once we get in our swing, it's tough to get us out of it.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the timeout is where it kind of slows that momentum down. You'll still have that momentum of winning them the 2 games, but it kind of slows that momentum down a little, and it hasn't here. Jeffo with the first goal.
That's just a bad touch from Eclipse there.
Again, Banana and Eclipse going for the same ball.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, not touch. Bad turn. But yeah, that's a great start for. It's a rude read by GK. Good bump, and that's an open shot. Panics there.
Cheeky didn't know whether to go or not then. Saw him dodging and weaving. Eclipse with the effort.
And that's what they needed. They needed that goal to just shut any momentum down.
There's the pressure. Seb challenging while the ball's floating around, and Eclipse being able to get there to put the ball in the back of the net. It's exactly what you wanted.
A good read. And another one. Put the pressure on. Panics there now. Gets a shot. And yeah, it's that would have been a good team pin. But yeah, there's just that pressure coming out again. If they can keep that up, Team Lotus, they will.
Panic with a lovely.
What a save! Cheeky keeps it alive, and then it's
wow.
What a save! That could be a big turning point in this match. And that's all.
Seb with the effort towards his own net. It's awkward. Team Lotus looking a little bit panicky out there.
Yeah. Oh, and he misses, but Jeffo recovers. And beats another one, but no 1 second man.
What a touch. Cheek is there, left on his own. Banan, it's a lovely touch centre. Jeffo to Panic.
And that could just be it.
There's the passing play for the unseen.
Yep, lovely pass from Jeffo. Perfect way into Panic's path. And a click. Couldn't get there on time. And yeah, I think this is going to be a nervy game for both teams now.
Yeah, I mean, Lotus needing the win to take it to a game 5. Every caster's dream.
Not this caster, not this time. I don't want a game 5. I don't think I could take it.
Banan.
Jeffo
comes to the backboard.
What Panic does.
Panic misses.
Beautiful save from Cheeky. Yeah, they're just getting a bit desperate now. It feels like they're diving. They're getting too aggressive. What a block from Jeffo, but no one was there again.
What a touch that is by Eclipse. Eclipse to Banan. can't get the shot on target. It's a good read from Jeffo.
Oh.
Panic for the miss.
But Cheeky's there. Cheeky, what a
Oh, what a
again.
save from Seb.
That was a rocket of a shot from Cheeky as well. Oh, lovely play from Panic. Jeff was there, gets it under one, but a clip clears it away.
Onto the backboard.
Jeff with a great pass, but Cheeky just couldn't get up to it.
Here comes the speed of Team Lotus.
Oh,
Clips clears it away.
Cheeky with a great save, but then oh, lovely from Jeff. Here's the destruction coming out from Lotus now. They're just trying to pick it up a bit. Oh, that's a great fake from Panic. I don't think he meant it. And now
Left on his own.
And that's Jeffo 3-1. That all came from that accidental fake from Panic. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Lotus as well. They really are, you know, getting more aggressive. You know, they were just unlucky there.
And you've got 1 minute 30 to try and turn this around. It's a great demo from Jeffo, and there's 4-1.
Yeah, it's a team pinch into their own net. And I think that might be heads down now. It's going to be hard to recover from 3 goals down in a minute and a half. Good kick-off for them. Clips time and ball. But that's a challenge from Panic. Okay, Jeff. Banan finds himself backwards.
Biding time for Eclipse to go for the ball.
Yeah, Jeffo gets a good ball. When Eclipse dangerous himself, he could put this in. That was great effort. That would have been some goal, that, if he had managed to squeak that one.
Cheeky, keeping up on that pressure.
And we see Seb not moving there. I think he's given up now. Eclipse gets another demo.
That's when the frustration demos come out.
Yeah.
The game hasn't gone the way that you want it to go. Great fake. Into the middle.
Pass, and a slim chance. It was a great pass from Eclipse. Completely took Panic, I think, out of the game. And a good finish from Banan. And it's a glimmer of hope for Team Lotus here. But they need a quick goal off kick-off here.
20 seconds in a dream.
It's a lovely. That's careful to avoid the demo as well.
And that's not what you wanted. Cheeky.
Oh.
5 seconds left.
He needs to get this in quick, but Panic.
Oh, what a save that is.
Can he get one roped?
No.
Maybe it's still up.
Oh!
No. There we have it, everybody. 3-1, the Unseen, and that is a massive result for the Unseen. You know, I think we're the first to play a sub, potentially. Well, no, team have done it because Crypt controller broke last, technically.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lotus have done it as well. They played the GC in the first game. The game week 1.
I talk rubbish. But yeah, it's a big win because, you know, that's Cheeky's very inexperienced, you know. And, you know, he played in season 1, but I feel like it's grown since then. Well, it has, but, you know, he didn't play really at all in season 2, apart from the cup. You know, this is the first time, you know, playing for a while, you know, in the league phase. So yeah, it was good to see that, and yeah, good that he got the win.
Yeah, 100%. I think the result has gone, you know, how most people would have thought it'd have gone with Unseen taking it. But again, you know, Lotus looking a very strong team. You know, it's a team not to pass up on. Because they are looking stronger and stronger every week. It's just unfortunate, you know, they just couldn't get anything going. Could be
Yeah,
putting the ball in the back of the net, realistically.
yeah, they put up a real good showing there in that match. Even though it was 3-1, it was a lot closer. Two of the games could have went either way.
Yeah, 100%. So obviously there's no more games. That's it for today. I believe the next game is Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And it to be Solaris versus CK.
Oh yeah, that'll be a very good match. I think it's a big match for CK. If they don't win this, then it's going to be very hard to get that top four.
Yeah, 100%. They're definitely wanting to look for that win. But I think that's everything for today.
It is indeed. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to you, Brooks, for casting. It was good to be back
Yeah,
together.
it's good to be back. Good to be casting. Nice to see different players. Well, I say different players. These are pretty much the two teams that were around last season. Just minor changes. But it's nice to see new teams and new players across the recent weeks. Like I say, I'm not here live most of the time, but I do rewatch them up on YouTube, or if I manage to catch the VOD. But it's looking good. It's looking like an exciting season.
It definitely is, and yeah, I think it's going to be an interest. I'm looking forward to what team can make the bracket, and the bracket could be a very tasty bracket. It's like the clinical, team. When all the best teams come and collide, it's going to be good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that's it from us. So, like I say, thank you for all coming and watching. If you do miss any of the games, or everything, it will be up on YouTube. But the day after, they are being uploaded as the full games. So make sure you are subscribed on there, and make sure you do leave a little cheeky like. It's much appreciated. And I may be back again at some point, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I will be back anyway, because I will be playing on Saturday. So if you don't catch me casting, I will be playing on the Saturday. But until then, we will catch you Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I have no idea when I'll be back. I'm busy all week, so I might be able to do Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might be able to cast a Brooks.
Hey, let's go. But yeah, until then, we will catch you 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.